It's a new year. It's a new year. 2025. Look. Familia de dinero. Before we even start this video, I gotta hit the gym and I'm gonna get jacked right now. Let's go. All right, Familia de dinero. You thought I was kidding. We're actually gonna be heading over to the gym where I expect to get results in one day. We'll see what I get. We'll see what kind of gains we get in one day. All right. One day, baby, one day. I don't gotta go to the gym anymore. 2025 is the year where we get rich, and I'm gonna present you my top 5 stocks that I plan on building my portfolio and getting out of the rat race with. I'm not a financial advisor, nor am I a crystal ball, and hopefully I have Clint Eastwood aim.
Aim for the heart or you'll never stop me.
And not Stormtrooper aim. Oh God, please don't have Stormtrooper aim. But before we go over the 5 stocks, stick around because we're going to be talking about them. But ¿Qué pasa, familia de dinero? I'm your host, Hacher, a truck driver on the detour towards wealth, and I hope that you join us on the journey. And I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody that's been subscribing. We're on that road to 1,000 subscribers. But here's a round of applause for hitting a new milestone of 750. Thank you. And if you're new to the channel, I ask nothing from you, not to comment, not to like, not to subscribe, rather sit back, enjoy the video, and if you want to stick around, hopefully you hit that subscribe button. But like I said, get the information that you need, and if you feel obliged to stick around, we would love to have you. Without further ado, let's go ahead and roll that intro. Okay, so in number 5, SoundHound. This one has been on an absolute tear and I am very much cautious of, but I'm still going to add it into my top 5 because I like the catalyst. I made a separate video that will be in the description below if you want to see that video. But you know, it's been as low as $1 a year ago, $1.72, $1.50. It's been in that range, and to see it go all the way to $19.84 or the $20 area when we last left it is crazy. But we have a Motley Fool article that does point out some things to consider when it comes down to SoundHound AI. SoundHound AI stock performed incredibly in 2024, but it has become way too expensive. Is that correct? I don't know if it's way too expensive. I think that it's been low. It might have been overbought, and that's why we're struggling to break the $25 level. But AMD, on the other hand, is trading at an attractive level and is poised for a significant acceleration in its revenue and earnings growth. So that's something that we're going to consider. SoundHound AI has been one of the hottest artificial intelligence stock on the market of 2024, clocking a stunning gains of 936%. Can we do that year over year? That's where you have to take it in consideration. I believe it's in a consolidation in a fearful stock market concurrently. So I'm going to say this is why it's number 5. Let's go ahead and move on to number 4. Okay, so I'm going to be honest, when it comes down to the quantum space and computing, I did not expect these stocks to take over and give me 100, 200, 300, 400% return on my money, but it has. And when you buy low, you're sitting nice. A year ago, January 2024, you're looking at 59 cents. Quantum has just been exploding, not just in D-Wave, but other ones that we might talk about, but it is sitting at right now $8.40. Wow. Can we expect more bullishness? I definitely say so, because US government supports for quantum computing is a major catalyst. Now, D-Wave is special in its own assets. We went over it already. You guys could check out that video exactly what D-Wave does, but you have to say that D-Wave does have a specialness to it when it comes down to the quantum space, and that's why it's number 4 on my list. We're not going to delve too deep into each one. Like I said, this is just presenting some. Do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Let's move on to number 3. Rocket Lab sitting at number 3. This is a company that I really love, and I love to see what they're doing, because every time they have a successful launch, the stock goes up. Now, it's been battling similarly to SoundHound, but what makes it different is that this company is doing something that a lot of other rocketing companies are not, which is, and we'll move down to this motley fool area, is its Electron is a top small satellite launch vehicle. Rocket Lab has become a go-to partner for companies launching small satellites into orbit. With its flagship rocket, the Electron, the space company has emerged as a top player in the industry and has the second most utilized orbital rocket. US Electron's smaller size makes it ideal for frequent and cost-effective missions for clients with small payloads. Since its inception in 2017, Rocket Lab has completed 57 missions, including 15 in 2024. I think it was 16. I might be incorrect, but I think it was actually 16 in 2024. But I already expressed what makes me bullish, what kind of makes me bearish, what makes me kind of like, okay, I can see this company go large in another video. Check it out. We're going to move on to number 2. Once again, buy low and you're sitting very nice. And Rigetti is one of those ones that I bought low, and it's been battling, trying to break the $17, $18 level. It's gone as high as 19, but we couldn't sit there for too long. It got smacked down to the $17 area, and we're sitting at $15.26 after hours. But if you're buying when I bought, you're kind of like, hey, this is all nice. This is all nice to me. And honestly, this was a long-term move for me, not a swing trade. I did not think quantum was gonna go boom, but it did. And it's great, it's nice. But we have an article from Barron's. Rigetti stock price is soaring faster than this seller estimated. So briefly, we can read Rigetti Computing stock is dropping Monday, but it has been soaring so steeply that it has blown past the price one former executive expected to receive on his sales. And I'm gonna go ahead and be absolutely honest with you guys. A lot of these stocks that pop a lot are going to have a consolidation period where we need to build support, and we need to understand, is this price valid for the stock? To me, the government being bullish in the quantum space is a good sign that a lot of these quantum stocks are not just popping because of BS news. They're doing things, and they are finally getting the shine that is necessary for these stocks to go up. And I think Rigetti and what they're doing in the healthcare space is one of the powerful areas to consider when I'm holding this stock. Again, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, so definitely do your own research. I've made multiple videos on it in order for you to get a greater grasp on what these companies do. And sitting in the top position is going to be number 1, IonQ. IonQ is a company that I bought when it was around the $7 area. And I was just like, okay, another long-term hold, and I covered it over on my old bigger channel, and it just spiked out of nowhere, and it's now sitting at $41. Now, it's nowhere near its highs of the $48 level, and that's due to the fact that overall people are taking profits. They're trying to cut their expenses off and taxes by not taking too much of it's been a profitable year. So the last article that we have is Quantum Leap for Investors. IonQ makes waves on Reddit. And what sparks the interest? IonQ has attracted major interest due to its groundbreaking work in quantum computing, aiming to usher in a new era of computational with partnerships with tech giants and advancement in quantum algorithms. IonQ is positioned itself not just as a leader, but as a promising upstart with potentially high returns on investment. These elements are fueling intensified discussions on Reddit, a platform known for its keen eye on emerging stocks and market movers. And so those are going to be my top 5 stocks. A lot of them are going to be quantum computing because I believe in the future of it. And I look at AI as, okay, it's nice. It is something where everyday people are able to use in the coming years. But for me, I'm looking at the new opportunity. If you go from $1 to $20 is significantly more than going from NVIDIA's $100 and $30 price to $140. Now, I'm not discrediting the movement, but I definitely do have to say I'm looking at opportunities of the future. These stocks have already provided me 100, 200, 300% return. And so this is why it's important to join the Armoire, which is going to be the Discord. But if you want even further, you want to know exactly ahead of time the stocks before I cover them on YouTube. And trust me, they're going to be a month ahead. You're going to be a month ahead before YouTube gets a hold of it. Head on over to the Patreon. And for the cost of one fancy coffee at Starbucks, you can get my entries, my options calls. You will also get access to my $10 to $1,000, where we start off with 10. I can't add any more. I'm using profits, flipping it all the way to $1,000. So don't miss out. Thank you, Familia de Dinero, for watching. And if you made it to this point, let me know down below, what is the one stock that you're looking forward to in 2025? Do you plan on getting rich or building wealth? Let me know. And with that, Familia de Dinero, adios.